G'day, my name's Sean Savage. I'm from Streaker Marine in Melbourne, and today we have our beautiful 685 Cruise Craft that we've purposely built from the factory up to spec for the ultimate Melbourne conditions. So I'll give you a bit of a run through on how we make this, what we think is the ultimate boat, and we'll start from this beautiful easy tow trailer. It's the T alloy version, full keel support. We've upgraded it with the breakaway brake system, which you need obviously over 2 ton, alloy spare wheel, and that beautiful boat catch above the winch post there. The boat catch is an awesome feature that we've got on this particular boat that's set up perfectly. You can see the winch and the D-shackles all undone at the moment. The boat catch is holding the boat on the trailer currently. We've also got on this particular rig the stress-free anchor winch. So stress-free anchor winch, Sarka bowsprit, Sarka anchor, full setup. We don't use the free fall option ourselves. We've got the up and the down button, which we find is best for these conditions and with these drum particular winches. It's got the chain guard on it, it's nice and quiet. Fender baskets, fenders on the sides. As we walk along the back here, we've upgraded the twin wiper system. So when you go to the twin wiper system from the single wiper, it also comes with a freshwater washer on both sides, which we'll have a play once we get inside the boat. The Relax reef rigger base poles and the actual rigger poles themselves. That's an awesome option that we've decided to go with on this particular rig. We've got the VHF and 27 meg radio, which are on the top there. We've run the flush mount rod holders that are fully plumbed, so you'll see they won't have a cap over them. They run a full plumbing system which goes to the back of the boat. So we also ticked the side door option on this particular one, which works brilliantly. When you have the side door option, you have 2 options to fill the hole with. One is the transom quick release removable door, which you can use while you're tagging fish and doing whatever you're doing. Also for getting in and out of the boat and putting storage inside the boat. Also comes with the actual complete fiberglass line door that goes inside there, which also has the side cushioning on from the inside as well, the side combing. So you can have it as your normal boat, or you can have it as a fully open decked area to get in and out of the boat, fish in and out of the boat with the Teflon side door that goes in and out. The other thing that you must have down here in Melbourne is your stainless steel snapper racks. So we've got a 7-in-1 either side. This particular side of the boat captures over the transom door, so it's got a quick release which goes on this side here, slides inside the boat, so then you can also have your transom door to go straight through. So with the side door and the transom door, this has got a telescopic ladder that goes on that side. The access to get in inside out of the boat is absolutely brilliant. So when we come inside the boat, you'll see this beautiful floor that we have. We've got the sea deck flooring. This is the mocha color. It comes in 2 or 3 different designs. This is the planking design. With the planking design, we have the Cruise Craft logo on there and the 1.2 meter fish scale. Another option that we thought was a bit of a must when you spec a boat in this sort of fashion is fresh and saltwater. So when you have the fresh and saltwater option, in the side here, you'll have your fresh, which we're on right now. Flick it across the salt, and we're back on the salt. Where that actually works from is your deck wash. With your deck wash, right now, the actual hose is connected to our bait board. When it's done that, we use this tap, which is on the top here. Again, if you flick at the fresh or salt, that's the option that you'll have. If you don't want to use the bait board, disconnect the plumbing, and then the deck wash connects back in, and you get your functionality of your freshwater saltwater deck wash. Plug her away, we'll move to the back of the boat. We've also got the rear lounge on this particular package, so it's folded out at the moment for when you're underway with your rear transom cushioning. When we don't want it, we want optimum space inside the boat. We have 2 options. One's just to fold it away as per normal, which gives us a flush transom to work and fish off the back, but also access to the bilge of the boat. When we fold this down, we get access to our triple battery system. We get access to our 3 pickups under the hull. Those 3 pickups are for our live bait tank, our deck wash, and our underfloor plumb tanks. We also have our genuine Yamaha water separator, our auto bilge pump, and our AMR B75 high chirp transducer, which is on a 20-degree angle. We run enough space to run 2 or 3 1 kilowatt transducers down there. So we have a battery management system on this particular package. We have 3 batteries on board, our start battery and then our 2 house batteries. So we can isolate those as simple as that, and then when we're underway, our start battery needs to be on to crank the motor and our house battery needs to be on to run our accessories. If one battery is running low and it needs a bit of a feed from the other side, we can emergency parallel all batteries together, which gives us the opportunity to start whatever we need to start. While we're inside the boat, we have 210 litre ice boxes that are under the driver and passenger seat. On the passenger side, this is a full ice box that's 110 litres. Takes, typically you catch of the day with a few slabs of ice in there. It's completely removable, and again you can get it through this transom side door option. This particular one here is more for a style that's going to stay in the boat and it's going to run your food and your drinks. It runs off 12 volt, it's fridge freezer, and it's connected to our side pocket there with our 12 volt power. While we're inside this beautiful hardtop structure, we have our option ticked here as well, which is for our shade extension. Slides straight out, doesn't interact with or doesn't interfere with our fishing, so we can still cast and do what we need to do without any poles obstructing our way. And then when we don't want it, we slide it back in, and then we can just tighten up the wing nuts either side. Cruise Craft have done a fantastic job of this particular hardtop. It works brilliantly. So as you walk in, you'll notice that the space inside the boat is at an optimal range, but we also got awesome visibility. So when we're inside the boat, when we're launching, retrieving, docking, mooring up, whatever we're doing, we've got full accessibility and visibility when we're doing whatever we need to do when we're inside the boat. The options that we ticked on this part of the rig, which is pretty exciting, is our Simrad Evo 2 16. That's our multi-function display that will be connected to a series of things. The first thing it's connected to is our Fusion stereo, so we can connect our stereo through Bluetooth or also run it off our multi-function display there. The other things that it's connected to is a 4G radar, which will overlap on your GPS screen. And it can do that by having a separate aerial that we have called a GS25. It also is connected to a BSM3 kit, which is running all our transducers and giving them the optimum performance. As I said, we've got one transducer on this one, which is the B75H. We also have a hydraulic steering autopilot, which works absolutely brilliantly. The other beautiful part we have in this particular boat is our command link gauge. Yamaha do brilliant things as they do with everything they make, and this command link is no different. Super easy to see. It's got all the features that we need to see on that one particular screen. So we've got our RPM of our motor, which is very important, alongside with our trim, which normally both work together, which we'll talk about more when we're underway out in the boat. Our fuel that's available, our economy, so how far we're traveling for every litre that we use. So that'll give us a really good indicator if we're getting good efficiency through the boat while we're underway. Our battery voltage and our water and engine temperature. With the cabin, our cabin lining's a standard feature with Cruise Craft these days. The things that we've optioned up is to have a full centre bunk kit, which goes in the centre, and below the centre bunk is our electric macerator toilet. So we're over the moon with Yamaha and the products that they make. They just keep getting better and better, but this F300's as good as motors get out in the outboard world. It's got the option of the 225, the 250 or the 300. Considering the way we package this boat up and the price difference between the 250 and the 300, it's a real no-brainer, and that's what we find most of the public want to have on the back of their boats.